Wow, I'm terrible after today. I feel terrible, but I just had to get this off my chest because what just in the last few hours, people have been messaging me and explaining just what's happened with this guy. I'm gonna get some old videos. There's a video apparently where he's having a party and young kids are being fed alcohol. Wow, what man who sits at home all day doing nothing, pretending to earn off social media and letting his wife go out and do 24 hours a week work and then beg to go on holiday on his own and leave them all behind. You know something? I'm quite laid back. I don't get upset very easy. But there's three people now, there used to be two, that really got my goat. People I haven't got time for. One was Decareggy. Two was the shadow boxer. I will never give them the time of day. And it really riles me when Danny G comes along, pretends to be something he isn't, and then he's exposed. So I'm going to look at a video now where he's like a little boy lost, asking his family for money. So here's Danny, the alpha male, the man will fight anybody, the man that will tell everybody that he is the god, he is the man. And he's on the phone to his mate, and he's wanting to go on a golfing holiday, is Danny. But obviously, because he doesn't work, and he's no money, he's going to beg off Tony. And this is a conversation he has when he comes off the phone with his alleged mate, stroke associate.
I'll speak to you. Right, so do you want to know how much it is?
So how much is
Right, it's 1,200 for 6 days.
Yeah.
6 nights, 5 days.
Yeah.
Playing 2 PJ courses and 3 other normal courses. Yeah. It's 1,200 quid, roughly, in total, and then my flight. I got to pay for myself.
So just keep in mind, this man makes no money. He's on the social media, yeah? He wants to be the next Andrew Tate. He wants to be an influencer. And he makes no money. Let's get it straight. He makes very little money, yeah? Very little money indeed on social media. He claims to make lots of money. So he's sat there. His wife works 24 hours a week, and she's a breadwinner, yeah? If it weren't for her, he'd be on the street. Let's put this on the table. This is where he would be. Now, he's sat at home all day, and then obviously she's come home from work, and he wants to go on a golfing holiday. The thing is, he can't even play golf. He's average at the best.
So about 1,400 quid. And then that's obviously my 5 days. And then
Can you see the puppy eyes? He's pathetic.
it's fully inclusive there. So
we're going back what?
I've got to pay him £50 deposit to hold it. And then probably about 6 weeks before, I would imagine. Yeah. October it's this, end of October. I won't need too much spending money because we have to golf every day, so I'll just go out for a few pints a while. I'll do lives and stuff on YouTube.
He's desperate. Lives for YouTube. What he's going to make? 4 or 5 quid a live? Get real, you knobhead. I'm sorry. I am upset. I'm sorry. And I don't get upset often. But from what I've learned of this guy recently, people have told me, he's pathetic.
Most of it the wife will pay for.
Yeah. I bet she will know.
My birthday and Christmas present for most of it. I was going to have my birthday present. I was going to go and play some fat ass course and stop in a hotel and that, yeah.
Okay, let's cancel that then.
Nah, not now. Not now. I'm going to go out and play a normal day's golf on a normal course. I don't need to have no night party for my birthday.
So you're still going to get a treat on your birthday?
So anyway, it's not a big one. It's not a special one. It's just a birthday. So I'm quite happy now to just go out, play a normal course, have breakfast for my birthday. Yeah. And
so he still wants today, his birthday, to be special. He wants to go out for a game of golf and a breakfast for his birthday. This man is pathetic. It's all about him.
And then just have the money.
You know, and then have the money.
The same with Christmas. I said to Tony, Bab, just buy me a pair of trainers for Christmas and just give me the rest in money. Just to put towards my golf holiday to make sure, obviously, well, I'll be going anyway. So.
Do you want?
This guy should be providing for that family. He should be giving them things, not him demanding things off them.
Do you not want to play them anymore for your birthday? You want money?
Yes.
How much do you want?
As much as whatever, man, whatever you need, just money. Just give me money. Tell your brothers the same. Just give me money. Same for Christmas. You know my Christmas present off you. I want it early. I want it in October because I'm getting old in October. So
You're pathetic, man. You're pathetic. I want money. As much, if we're going to say as much as you can. Wow.
What money?
Money.
Any father, any good father, is happy with a birthday present. If, you know, and a card. Something simple. Pair of socks. You know, bit of aftershave. Anything. It's the thought that really counts. Not this. I'm sorry. I am upset. And it's not often I'm upset.
That's what money. Money.
Now, I apologise if I'm ranting on. But this is no man. He's not a man at all. And the stories I've heard, the way he behaves regarding younger people is just pathetic. He's quite concerning. It's quite dark and it's wrong. Feeding young kids alcohol, saying, it's okay, me and Babs is here.
So I bit his nose off.
Yeah. But I did though.
No, you did, yeah, but
But I didn't need to tell him. Yeah, I agree. I didn't.
He's like a 10-year-old. He makes it up, I swear.
I could have just said somebody battered my son, so I battered him. That's all I.
no,
That's
you
all I.
could have said, yeah, I'll bit his nose and his cheek off, but you're into graphics here.
Fucking basically face off my teeth.
Mm.
Is it true? It's true.
Knobhead. Sorry, I don't normally swear, but it's pathetic. And she's sat there and she's agreeing with him, which to me is just as pathetic. You know, she's party to everything he says. She just agrees with him or keeps quiet.
Yeah, it's very true. You know something?
How old was Anthony? What?
Anthony was 14.
14.
14.
And the nurse phoned up. She needs to cut quick. There's a man. He's attacked your son. He's haunting underneath a van.
Listen, somebody attacked my son when he was a kid. You know, yes, I'd be upset and I'd sort it out. Yeah, that's what you do. You don't go bite somebody's face off and then start giggling and chuckling with your missus back home. They're both pathetic.
I have always told you the truth. Trust me. My son got battered by
Nobody trusts you.
a grown man. He crawled underneath a van to get away from him. The geezer pulled him out by his legs and stomped all over my son's face.
Oh, because he beat his son.
All because my son had a fight with his son and beat him up.
So you carry on with violence. That's the way.
So I had a phone call
What about justice?
from a nurse saying your son's face is fucked up. Yeah, I went round to this nurse's house, which was just round the corner from the geezer who'd done it. She told me what had happened. My son's fucking nose was smashed. He was 14. The geezer broke his nose, knocked one of his teeth out, fractured his jaw, and fractured his eye socket, bro, from
If an adult's done that, it's totally wrong. Totally wrong, and they need punishing for it. But tell us a story, Dan. Tell us a story. Why did he do it?
stamping on him. A grown man, nearly 40, bald head, tattoos all over him, mush, taller than me. Yeah. I went to the geezer's door.
No, he's not interested in telling us a story. What he's interested in is his ego. He's just full of ego.
Truth, man. I knocked on the geezer's door. His wife come to the door and went, you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. And then the geezer come to the door, stood behind his wife. Yeah. Stood behind his wife. You ain't going to do nothing. I'm stood behind my wife. I said to the woman, I went, love, move out the way. I'm going to knock him out over your shoulder. She didn't move. I swung clean over her shoulder. I didn't hit her. And I knocked him clean the fuck out.
So that, you see, the problem with this story is he's not really concerned about his son being beat up by a fully grown man. What he's more interested in is telling you just how big and hard he is.
I ran on. He was knocked out onto his stairs. He was laid on his stairs with his head on his stairs and his body off his stairs. I ran into his house, grabbed him.
Oh, go on, give us the details, Danny. Tell us the story of why it all happened. We're not interested in how hard and big you are and what you apparently did. I say, in inverted commas, apparently.
Picked him up, took that off, took that off.
He says, laughing.
And then he woke up while I was fucking taking chunks out of him. Started screaming.
So you knocked him out and he passed out cold, and you're biting him, taking lumps out of him. You are a pathetic excuse for a man.
And that. I headbutted him, knocked him straight back out.
So you were a defenceless man at that point.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
left the house.
Do you know that nurse?
The police, yeah, Tony's here now. The police came to my house. People don't listen. This is back in the day. This is years ago. I was about 23, yeah? This is years ago, man. The police came to my door.
And why are you still telling this story then? You know, you're supposed to influence young people. That's what you want to do. So why are you telling this story?
Knocked on my door, isn't it, Tony? 4 of them to arrest me. I said to the police, yo, if you're going to arrest me, go back to the geezer's house and tell him I'm going to press charges for what he's done to Anthony. Now, the police knew Anthony because he was a little shit. Yeah.
So now we're starting to understand something's happened. Not justifying a grown man beating a child up, but that something's coming out, isn't it?
Yeah. I brought Anthony to the door. His face was squashed over his nose was squashed over his face. His eye was out here and his jaw was fucked. The police started crying, bro. There are tears streaming down the
Nah, you're talking bollocks now. This is totally... Why would the police be crying?
face because they knew Anthony, they knew me.
Oh, I bet they knew Anthony.
They said, no problem, Danny, we'll go and tell him. They went back to his house and said, look, Danny said, this was my exact words, I'll see him in jail and I'll deal with him in jail. I'll finish that cunt off.
So my name's PC Smith, and do you know Danny, don't you? Well, Danny said, bollocks, Danny. And I'm swearing a lot on this one because I am upset and I don't swear normally.
I said that to the police, man. No word of a lie. I said to the police, tell him that if I get arrested, he's going to get arrested. I'm going to make sure I'm in the same jail as him and I'm going to finish him off. They went back to him, told him what I'd said.
Yeah, I'm sure you said that to the police.
And he didn't
And I'm sure they went back and told him that.
press no charges.
No. So the police, they delivered the message for you. Grow up, Danny. You are nothing but a child.
So the police come back and went, Danny's forgotten about a detail about things that I didn't need to.
Look, he's just ridiculous, isn't he? Wow. I'm terrible after today. I feel terrible. But I just had to get this off my chest because of what, just in the last few hours, people have been messaging me and explaining just what's happened with this guy. I'm gonna get some old videos. There's a video apparently where he's having a party and young kids are being fed alcohol. Well, I want to look at that and let's have a reaction to it. See what I can do. So that's another one I want to do. But I came on here not knowing that much about Danny G. I thought he was just a lol cow, but yeah, he's getting a bit naughty, isn't it? And it's definitely shining through his real character. Yeah, begging off his family. Wow, what man who sits at home all day doing nothing, pretending to earn off social media and letting his wife go out and do 24 hours a week work and then beg to go on holiday on his own and leave them all behind. Well, I apologise if I got a bit upset there, but it did really get to me. This guy has really got to me. We'll see where it goes from here, won't we? So thanks, guys. Sorry if I got upset. Thanks for watching. Godspeed, God love. Love you all to bits and I'll see you very soon. Bye now.